Afternoon baseball on the show as you get a look there inside Rogers Center in Toronto. Today it'll be Diamond Dynasty baseball between Anaheim and Philadelphia. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for the Indians, second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. The 1-1 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball. Called strike two as he locks him up there.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
Popped him up. Thomas has a play. Makes the play, one away. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Bases are empty, one man out. And this winds up inside for a ball, 2-0 now. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
Here now the 2-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And Chipper's got it. 2 gone now. Here's J.D. Martinez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here comes the first pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Bench will put this one away, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Mark Holliday. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Under it is Bautista as he makes the play for route number 1. Settling in now, Matt Kemp. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Throw on to first takes care of Kemp as he's turned away for the second out. First pitch on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. 1-0 is a curveball that's over for strike 1. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. And he gets under the 2-2 a bit as this is sent in the air out to straightaway central. And Blackman will make the catch here, and that ends. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Chris Davis. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
First baseman, Chris Davis.
Right side and right into the shift. Holiday from shallow right. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Coming to the plate now, Jose Bautista, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. And he takes strike two.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Another 0-2 coming. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kemp has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. So digging in now, Charlie Blackmon. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
Lifted the other way to left center. And Chipper will take this one in, and the side is retired. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Chipper Jones. First pitch of the at-bat. And he just misses with a curveball. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner. The 1-1. Is a sharp slider taken low for a ball.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Martinez has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And in steps all-time Philly great Mike Schmidt. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. Schmidt is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot.
Nolan Arenado.
And a curveball in for a strike.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires. Stepping in, Mike Schmidt, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Left side. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Stepping into the box, Sonny Cobra.
Sonny Cobra.
First pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. Runners on the move for second. On attempt misses. The throw down. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. And a mistake here as he's tagged out in no man's land. The 1-1. Swing and a little tapper. Third inning, no score to this point. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Missed with a breaking ball. Payoff pitch one more time. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Corey Kluber. Fouled away. Now that's popped up. Thomas is there for it. No trouble. So striding forward now, Johnny Bench.
Catcher, Johnny Bench.
And this is low, ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
Smoked on the ground, left side. Throw over by Schmidt is right there for out number one. Striding into the box, Jose Bautista. Infield in the overshift here, now the pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner run so far.
Called strike, and that'll run it full.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone. Digging in the switch hitter by the blue. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Can't catch up to that pitch, and it's a ball and a strike.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just...
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to Davis, takes care of him, and that'll end. Digging in to try it again, Ben Zobrist. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
And that's in there for his strike, 1-1. Zobrist with a 1-2 count now.
Count is 1-2.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit. Froze him, but just missed the zone.
Under it is Bautista as he makes the play for out number 1. Here's Bryce Harper now. So far, first delivery to him on the way. Fouled off. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now. And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
And this will stay inside the third base bag, a fair ball. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Drilled down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. He'll get it into second. And he is out trying for 2 bases, but credit him with a single and an RBI here. Here's Chris Davis now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. High and deep to right center. Bautista looks up. Gone! So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And striding in is the third baseman, Jose Bautista. And right into the shift. Schmidt has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance? Mark Holliday will start things out here against Corey Kluber.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
On the move is Harper. And that's the first out of the inning. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in the powerful center fielder, Matt Kemp. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and a strike to count. 1 out, nobody on. Now the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Tapper up the line. That winds up foul. Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. Harper is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in steps Big Frank. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
He loses him on ball 4. First pitch of the at-bat. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. No chance to recover, and let's hope he's okay out there. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Schmidt. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel with that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Chopper, right side of the infield. Fielded cleanly by Davis, and an underhanded throw is in time. Now to the plate, Charlie Blackmon. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Blackmon behind, no balls and 2 strikes.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least, you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Everyone relaxed. Not a fastball right there. Obviously a little arm side run. He missed his spot. No big deal.
And he waited nicely that time as this is lined into center field for a leadoff single. Riding in once again, Mike Schmidt, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. D. Gordon will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 9.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he fouls this one off. Gordon gets his lead at first, nobody out. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running.
And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. There's ball 4. Digging in now, Sonny Cobra. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. And that one stayed too low, apparently. None out, runners at first and second. Gary Sanchez will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. 2-0 now. Now both runners are breaking. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will get fouled. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
And he is in there. Only play is to first, and a great job there off the bench as the sacrifice is successful. So here now is the pitcher. Corey Kluber comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Justin Smoke will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
3 balls and a strike now to Smoke.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Second and third here, 1 man out. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Kemp will make the catch. Tagging is the runner from third. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Stepping up now, Nolan Arenado. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Leading off for Philadelphia.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Arenado.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Inside with the first pitch splitter, and it's 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. Way out in front. Very weakly on the ground. On to Davis at first, and there are two away. At the plate, Jose Bautista. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. And even 1-1 count to Bautista. The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Struck him out, so he set. And now Bryce Harper, a hit in 2 tries for him so far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Arenado on the move. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Ready for another chance? J.D. Martinez. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Chopped weakly to the left. Arenado over to his left. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Here's Chris Davis now. Here comes the first pitch.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Here's a perfect situation.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be. Leading off the inning, quite a blue, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Larry Doby is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball that just misses inside. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. The 2-2 one more time. Hit out towards second. There to play it is Zobrist, and that's the second out. Digging in to try it again, Matt Kemp. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air into shallow left center. Schmidt is calling for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the. Dylan Betances is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Riding in once again, Jose Bautista is a diamond caliber player who, it's safe to say, is one of the best contact hitters in the game.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
1-2. So 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Trying to count 2-2.
The 2-2 one more time is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Here's D. Gordon now. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Here's the pitch.
That's a ball.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Hit in the air out to left field. Schmidt ranging into the outfield, and that's the second out of the inning. Digging in once again, Mike Schmidt. It was a walk in his last trip. Here it comes. And that one got a piece of it. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gary Sanchez. He did his job and laid down a successful sac bunt in his first appearance. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And that one just missed outside.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning. Because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate.
And the throw is in time to... Stepping up now, Frank Thomas. It was a walk in his last trip.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
The 1-0 is taken, strike one. Hit in the air down the right field line. Harper is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Chipper Jones, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Oh, 2 to the Hall of Famer Chipper Jones. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Lifted the other way to left center. Martinez has a read on it. 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Schmidt. No hits to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a breaking ball.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
3-0 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. Taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. He's set and the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter. He doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
A little bouncer. Schmidt is off at first with 2 away. Another one sent foul.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Your attention, please.
A new pitcher set to take over, and it's one of just a handful of submariners around nowadays. Right-hander Pat Neshek. High in the air out to center field. Zobrist over to his right, and that ends the... Digging in the switch hitter, Pat Neshek. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. No balls and 1 strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in third.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
3-2 pitch. Fouled away. So we're going to see a pinch hitter in this spot, and a very dangerous one at that, as Jason Giambi's getting loose.
Now pitching, Andrew Miller.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. And that misses inside, 1-0. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball, 1-1. 1-1, here it comes. Outside, 2-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Fouled off. 3-2 now. Trouble waiting on deck as Bryce Harper hits next. Runners off for second. In there. Now the throw.
He's set.
Here's Bryce Harper now.
The right fielder, 34, Bryce Harper.
Giancarlo Stanton will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with 1 away. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now, 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. He swung on and missed. A full count now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said.
J.D. Martinez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he fouls this one off. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
He can't track it down as this ball falls. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores. Ready once again, Chris Davis. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. High in the air out to center field. Kemp has a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game. Stepping into the box, Jose Bautista. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And this one gets away. And no advance. It's ball 1. Martinez on third with 2 out.
Your attention, please.
A new pitcher to tell you about now is it'll be the hard-throwing Fernando Rodney that gets the nod here. A ball and a strike now. Inside corner called a strike 1 and 2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2 and 2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
D. Gordon would be next. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Gordon.
Ground ball right side. Scooped up onto first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out. Karen O'Day is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. Digging in, Johnny Bench. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. 1 ball, no strikes to count. In for a strike, it's 1-1. The 1-2 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Stanton is after it, and he makes the catch in the corner. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
Hey, these mechanics ain't out of the textbook, The Art of Pitching, but he seems to be effective with what he's doing.
Ball 1. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Gordon on the move, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Fernando Rodney. Billy Williams will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Bounce towards the second baseman. There to play it is Zobrist. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that. Lee Smith enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First offering on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The pitch. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. Popped him up. Thomas in foul ground, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. 1 out, nobody on. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And rarely do you see a player of this caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. And he popped him up. Holiday calls for it, makes the catch, and that'll retire. Striding in to start the 9th, Mark Holiday, and they'll need him to get something going here. And that misses for ball 1. Two 2-0. 2-0 count. The pitch. There's a called strike on the changeup.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Now another 2-2. And a sinking fastball that stayed a little high, apparently. More trouble waiting on deck in the person of Matt Kemp. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the 9th. Striding into the box, Matt Kemp. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Now pitching,
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively, to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that, and if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
Nobody out, runner on first. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base.
Now batting.
First offering on its way. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Stanton is right there as he takes it for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. So here's the cleanup hitter, Chipper Jones. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. 1 ball, no strikes the count. 1-1 the count now. Batanzas sets. 1-1 pitch on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And this one's in the dirt. And the throw in gets away from him. And the run will score on the wild pitch. My goodness. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. And it's fouled away. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he loses him on a breaking ball. Now at the plate, Mike Schmidt. 0-for-2 with a walk for him so far. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside. Nolan Arenado would be next. 3-1. Hit back up the middle. Zobrist with a dive. He goes to first. What a play. And just like that, this one is over. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 5 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. For the home team, 1 run on 2 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 45 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
The show comes to you live from the Mile High City in Coors Field. We expect a good one out of this Diamond Dynasty matchup between the Aliens and the Gamblers. Here's Ben Zobrist now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Second baseman, Ben.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And we get things started here with a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. 2-0 count. The pitch. Our temperature, hot but not overly hot. 87 degrees here at first. Pitch. The 2-1 home. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3.
Only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
3-2 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. So stepping in, Bryce Harper. He'll get to take his first cuts here. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. First pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Runners going. Pitch inside. The throw.
He's safe.
And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Now the 3-0 offering. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. Coming to the plate now, J.D. Martinez. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. 1-0 the count. Now the double steal is on here. Sacrifice attempt here. The throw home. He pulls into third safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. Here's Chris Davis now. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll work.
Into the box, Jose Bautista. Another first inning RBI opportunity. He's set. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Martinez stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the bleachers and gone. Striding in, Charlie Blackmon, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Center fielder, Charlie.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in steps all-time Philly great Mike Schmidt. 4 runs here in this half inning. Popped him up. Freeman near the first base bag. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Stepping up to the plate, Doc Halladay. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Doc
Here comes the first pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
High in the air out to center field. Therefore, it is Blackmon, and he's got it for the first out. In now, Duke Snider.
Center fielder, Duke
First pitch
Snider.
coming from Wainwright. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1. Snider is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in the sport, and it doesn't matter right-handed or left-handed pitching. He's one of the elite threats with a bat in his hands. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And it's gone. Coming to the plate now, J.D. Martinez.
Left fielder,
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. Zobrist onto the grass. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
first baseman,
Next will be the cleanup. Wainwright gets the sign. First pitch on its way. Fouled away. Fouled off. Cobra might try to make a play on it, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Pulled toward right center field. Blackmon is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Sonny Cobra, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Halladay scoops it up. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. So here now is the pitcher, Adam Wainwright. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball that just misses inside. Hit out towards second. Halladay is up with it. Throw to first to be in time, and Hernandez looking good here with 2 away. Ready for another chance, Ben Zobrist. First pitch coming, here it is. Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. Around first is Zobrist heading for second now. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Bryce Harper. He drew a walk his first time up. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
And that's through into center field, base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. And the run will score from second to make this a 5-1 game now. Here's J.D. Martinez trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 1-0 count. Here it is. Ball 2.
Now, this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to second for the force out on the side. At the plate, Jose Bautista. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Throw over by Schmidt is right there for out number one. So striding forward now, Jose Ramirez. He'll swing it from the left side right here. High in the air out to center field. Blackman is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. So digging in now, Mike Schmidt will try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Grounded down the third baseline. There to get it is Bautista. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. So it's a runner at first with two gone. And here's the switch hitting catcher Jorge Posada. And he gets ahead 0-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag. Here's Chris Davis now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Martinez has a read on it. He's got it one away. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Jose Bautista. He hit a two-run jack in his first at-bat.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Bautista is there now, and he has it for the second out. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing by Blackman, and it's hammered to right field. And gone up into the second deck. Settling in now, Mike Schmidt. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for this sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
Schmidt is most often considered a third baseman, but he's actually playing shortstop for his club in this one.
Yeah, this would usually scare me a little bit. Third base being such a reactionary position and then going over to short and it being more of a rhythm and timing.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Leading off the inning, Felix Hernandez. Kyle Schwarber is into the on-deck circle as it appears he will bat for Felix Hernandez here.
Kyle Schwarber.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Doc Halladay. He flew out in his last at-bat, and he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Next to bat is the home run hitting legend Duke Snider. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
And there's a base hit on the line. Digging in to try it again, J.D. Martinez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swing by Martinez, and this is driven to left. Over the bleachers and onto the concourse. A home run. Riding in once again, Freddie Freeman. So far, 0 for 1 with a fly-out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to Freeman. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a
hot shot to first base. And Chad Green answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. First offering on its way. Tapped up the first baseline. Freeman is there, and he is out on the tag. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Adam Wainwright. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. But a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball, 1-2.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Adam Wainwright goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Pulled toward right center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Hey, we're still in the early stage.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field. And that is going to clear the wall. A home run. Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making it 0 for 1 so far.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs in only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels
to right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home run. Stepping in, Mike Schmidt. Nate Jones answers the call from the pen here in the 4th. Here comes the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Therefore, it is Blackman, and he's got it for the first out. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and stand. In the veteran switch hitter Jorge Posada from the stretch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Harper at the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he's out at third. Might have gotten a little greedy that time. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Chad Green. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
And he lets him off the hook on 0-2 as this is lined into left field for a base hit. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Doc Halladay. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And they take the lead. It's gone. Next to bat is the home run hitting legend Duke Snider. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. 2 out, nobody on. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Now the 3-2 pitch. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4. Digging in once again, J.D. Martinez comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Freddie Freeman.
Jake McGee answers the call.
Now
Pen here in the
Jake McGee.
first pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. Zobrist is there. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. And now Bryce Harper. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Right fielder, Bryce Harper. Your attention, please. Now pitching, Todd Hager.
First delivery to him on the way. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
Drilled to first. Freeman's got it. The tag, and he is out. Digging in, J.D. Martinez. 0 for 2 with the runs scored so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bautista has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Chris Davis now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Fastball down near the shoe tops.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fit.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. But that'll be off the wall in right center. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. Now the relay home. And they swipe the tag on him, and the inning is over. In now, Jose Bautista. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. And that one just missed outside.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Now the 3-2 pitch. On the ground up the middle. And a throw on by Zobrist gets him at first for out number 1. Digging in and looking for more, Jose Ramirez. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
And he'll put this away for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in steps all-time Philly great Mike Schmidt. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. It's off the rocks and gone. Now to the plate, Jorge Posada. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball and a strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
2-1 to count. Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it, and the inning is over. Striding into the box, Jose Bautista. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right...
Your attention, please. Now pitching, Ellen.
First offering on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Here's Charlie. Blackman. First delivery to him on the way. Just missed with a breaking ball.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Chopped toward the second baseman. Halliday in the hole. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Ready once again, Mike Schmidt. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here it comes. Ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now. Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat. 3-1. 3-1. Popped him up. Posada waits on it. And that's the 3rd out. Standing in, Dylan Betances. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike 3s and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Ready to take his hacks again, Doc Halladay, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. 1 ball, no strikes to count.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
1-0 pitch on the way. Here's Zobrist now at second. He's got it. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Ready for another shot now, Duke Snider. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Hit down the line at first. And Davis will just watch this go by. It's a fair ball. Throw into second. So coming to the plate, J.D. Martinez. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here. So here's the cleanup hitter, Freddie Freeman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Down, and that is off the first base bag. And that's through for a hit. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often. At the plate, Jose Bautista. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First offering on its way. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. Freeman leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And it's fouled away. Started that swing a bit too early. Bautista swings, and this is well hit to left. And it's gone into the bleachers. Into the box, Jose Ramirez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Blackmon on the move. He makes the catch. What a... Leading off the inning, Sonny Cobra, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see seams. It starts getting above 94. It starts to blur itself a little bit. You start pitching where this guy's at, you're seeing nothing. You're seeing vapor.
So we're going to see a pinch hitter in this spot, and a very dangerous one at that, as Jason Giambi's getting loose in the on-deck circle. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Fouled away. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Gone! So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ben Zobrist. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Bounce towards the second baseman. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Here's Bryce Harper now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Giancarlo Stanton will get a shot here as a pinch hitter. Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. Into the bleachers and gone. Here's J.D. Martinez. Now the pitch. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
Britton is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty D. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace.
Justin Smoke will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Sinker to open the AB, and there for strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
The 1-2. Fouled off. Again a 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Martinez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Reined in. Throw on to second. Pat Neshek gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Digging in and looking for more, Mike Schmidt.
Leading off for Arizona.
First delivery to him on the way.
Mike Schmidt.
Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. The 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 1-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Digging in to try it again, Jorge Posada. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Popped him up. Batista shading to his right. 2 down. Next to hit will be pitcher. Here comes the first pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Blackman is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Bautista. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
2 balls and a strike now. And it misses. 3-1 now. Swing and a miss as he went after the slider there, and that'll run the count full.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The next 3-2. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set and the pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Snyder sprinting after it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Riding in once again, Mike Schmidt. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. First pitch of the at-bat. Late that time for a strike.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. So 1-1. High and deep to right center. Snyder's under it. And the inning is over. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Doc Halladay. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Gone! Next to bat is the home run hitting legend Duke Snyder. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Therefore, it is Blackmon, and he's got it for the first out. Trying to pick things up where he left off, J.D. Martinez. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Alex Wood answers the call. Now looking to get
Alex Wood.
Lined hard to center field. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. Ready for another shot now. Freddie Freeman, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Andre Dawson will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Hits this one hard the other way. Taken in by Zobrist. On the smoke, it's a double play, and that... Ready once again, Sonny Cobra. He'll start things out against Britton as he looks to close it out.
Sonny Cobra.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss on the fastball. And there's the first out here in the ninth. So here now is the pitcher, Alex Wood. Gary Sanchez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Eric Gagne answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Swing and a ground ball to third. Ramirez is up with it. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the ninth. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ben Zobrist. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Halliday has it on to first, and that's your ball game. Time to single out one man for his efforts this afternoon, and there he is on your screen.